Hello everybody from all over the planet. I hope you're all well and safe wherever you are. And here comes my new video I just created to you, which is Isis and Osiris, the endless story part 2. In this video I will tell you the story of resurrection, or the resurrection and the ascending. You already know what happened to Osiris by his evil brother Set, the one who got rid of him to take the throne from him, to take over. And you already know what Isis did, looking for her husband she loved, and she was like looking for him everywhere till she found him in Lebanon and had him back to Egypt. Kept wailing and crying in him, and with her wailing and tears with her sister Nephthys, she brought his soul back to his body, and he came back to life. To be away from the eyes of Osiris and his followers, she hid him in the marshes of the delta among the papyrus flowers, the very famous flower, which was a symbolic one, which was a very famous symbol in the ancient Egyptian mythology, the symbol of eternity for the ancient Egyptians. She hid him as he was that weak because of what happened to him, and she stayed day and night healing him and feeding him to make him back to be fit as he was before. That was in the marshes of the delta, as I mentioned, as she was a great wife. She was taking care of him and curing him all the time. But one day she was not there, as she went to get him something to eat and drink, and Set, the evil one, was there in the marshes of the delta, and he found his brother alive. He was very surprised. He got rid of him himself. Who brought him back to life? How come? But anyway, he killed him again. And to make sure that nobody would find him this time, due to the legend, what he did, he ripped his body to several pieces. They were 42 pieces, and he threw them all over the Egyptian provinces, which were 42 provinces in that time. When Isis came back, she found what remains of blood everywhere, and she knew that Set did it again. He killed his brother again, and she read the magical spell again, and she started flying all over the provinces of Egypt this time, and she kept collecting all the pieces from all over the provinces as she flew again, using the magical spell to be like a vulture, keep flying and flying. And she kept collecting all these pieces of god Osiris from all over the provinces, and she had all the pieces back to the marshes of the delta again, except one piece. It was his manhood, according to the legend. His manhood was not found, and due to the legend, it was eaten by one of the Nile fish with the assistance and the help of Nephthys. Again, God Thoth, the god of writing, the god of also magical power, and the god of wisdom, they helped her to have him back to be one piece, except one piece, you know it already. And she with also the power of God Ra and her magical power, she brought him back to life. God Ra commandments were there to be for Osiris, to be the one responsible of the dead and responsible of the final judgment, and that's why he asked him to be the king of dead in the after life, and that's why He was the one responsible of the final judgment. Goddess Isis asked Ra that she wanted to have a heir from Osiris. She wanted to have a baby from Osiris to succeed him, to be his heir, to take even revenge from his uncle Set because of what he did to Osiris. What happened exactly? According to the legend, spiritual intercourse happened between both of them, and she became pregnant from the soul of God Osiris, as the soul of God Osiris was responsible of her pregnancy. And this is what happened exactly. Osiris ascended to the sky, and Isis became pregnant. She even created a manifestation of her. She called Het, and it is Hathor. She delivered Horus, the falcon god, the one that she intended that when he grew up, to make him stronger, to make him that powerful, to make him a great warrior, to take revenge from his uncle because of what he did to his father. She delivered him in the marshes of the Delta with the assistance of goddess Hathor, the manifestation of her, and both of them kept looking after him by feeding him day and night to make him strong, to make him that powerful. And even he is depicted as he is being fed by both of them in many temples, like the temple of goddess Isis in Philae in Aswan, like the temple of goddess Hathor in Dandara in Upper Egypt, and even the temple of Horus in Edfu in Upper Egypt also. They grow him up to be that strong, and they told him what happened to his father, and he intended to take revenge from him. And the revenge is the next story, which is part 3. And this is what you're going to know in the next video, what Horus did to Set, his uncle, and the struggle between Horus and Set and his followers. And this is what you're going to know in details in the next video. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one, in Isis and Osiris part 3, the struggle and the end of the struggle, even the victory of Horus against Set. I hope that you enjoyed it. With love, peace, and happiness. Thank you.